What's going on, Facebook? Charles, Wells Farm. Today I'd like to talk about early season tomatoes. Sometimes there's issues with things called blossom end rot. So a thing that I've seen popular is people believing they have calcium deficient soil because of a lot of cut and paste blog troubleshooting things that you could look up on Google when you find these kind of problems. The problem is there's not a lot of good information that I found in the short search. You have to dig a little. But the truth is, most of the time the soil is not calcium deficient. We have to understand calcium as a mineral. It is not a mobile mineral. So once it is absorbed into the plant and becomes part of the structure, it cannot be moved around in the plant. So you have to have adequate moisture and regular moisture in the early seasons when your tomatoes start to bloom. Now, there are some remedies to the calcium deficiency issues that actually do cause blossom end rot, such as if you do have a fast leaching soil, such as a very sandy soil, or a new bed that you're not sure about the availabilities of calcium because of the lack of biology, some new setup gardening areas, there's some things you can do, some techniques that we can do that's going to guarantee we get good fruit set on those first few blooms. Usually blossom end rot is only a problem for the first few tomatoes. Some types of tomatoes are more prone to this problem than others, such as paste tomatoes. So you can, if you believe you do have calcium deficient soil or an early in succession biology of your soil, such as new garden beds, you can take a foliar spray and make calcium phosphate yourself out of things that most of us will have around the house or around the farm. We can make this from apple cider vinegar and eggshells, or apple cider vinegar and bone char. And we can even make our own vinegars, which we do here at our farm. We make lots of vinegars. We make pear vinegar, canna vinegar. We do lots of ferments. We'll be having videos on how to on all of these things in the future. So be sure to like and subscribe so you can follow along this journey and see the new things that maybe will help you out on your farm. These foliar sprays will be made of a calcium phosphate derived from eggshells and or bone that's diluted and absorbed and made soluble through the acidifying action of vinegar. Most vinegars are around 5% that you buy at the store. So when you make these, you would dilute it 500 to 1, or roughly 1 tablespoon in a 5-gallon bucket, and then you would mix that in a sprayer and give a plant a nice foliar spray in the early bloom stages to guarantee that that plant has adequate calcium at the plant whenever it needs it to set those first fruits strong and delicious. And as you can see here, our first tomatoes, no spots on bottom. Blossom end rot would typically look like a soggy brown spot on the end of your tomato. So, if you found this video helpful, please like and subscribe. If you have any comments or questions about this type of farming or these type of techniques, please leave a comment below and we'll talk to you soon. This is Charles at Wells Farms. Enjoy the journey.